session today?
Let's start now.
Yeah, for Asta, maybe you can admit for our audience.
Okay. Atsuka may transfer some my ideas to his friends, I guess. Okay, don't expect too much. My English also not so good. Also, our other good lecturers and professors are busy these days because there are Mandakh University is celebrating 30 years anniversary this year. So other distinguished and well-respected lecturers are busy these days. So I am here to meet you via online. Here, my long name, Dansranbavuu, it is my family name is Lkhagvaa, so you can call me shortly in Dan. Dan is maybe mostly American name, I guess. When I was in US, my nickname was Dan. I took my bachelor degree in business administration at National University in Mongolia. It is well-known, well-respected university in Mongolia, maybe #1, I guess. I took my master degree in international economics at Kobe University. Kobe, did you hear about Kobe? It is Hanshin Kobe earthquake. It is around maybe 1990, how much? 3 or something. At that time is quite big earthquake, was destroyed almost whole Kobe. And but when I went to this Kobe city around 2001, around that time, all this reconstructed, and also this very in Kobe is also in Western Japan, also very beautiful city. Also, here is my email. Dansranbavuu, it is long name. It mandakh.edu.mn. MN means Mongolia. Hello, it is Sambano. Can you see it is Sambano? It is in Mongolian. Also, konnichiwa. I can say that my second language is maybe Japanese. So I was in Japan 7-8 years. It means that my Japanese is little better my English. So my English is not so good. But anyway, we can understand each other, I guess. Sambano, it is in Mongolian. We use a Russian alphabet. Also, it is almost same. Writing is almost same to Russian. Here is konnichiwa in my second language. Here you can see Kobe University. Kobe University is located on the mountain, on the mountains. That is, we can see whole Kobe. Also, Kobe is port city in Western Japan. It's quite near to Osaka. Osaka is neighbor of Kyoto. Kyoto also, it is very close from Kobe. Kobe, Osaka, Himeji, other small cities are located around this in western part. Also, Kyoto was also, I guess, this previous ancient capital city of Japan, also in western part. Also, this after some maybe from Meiji time, it's Japanese power, economic power, political power is shifted to an Eastern Japan. It means that Eastern Japan has Tokyo is now in Eastern Japan. Because previously, it is Western Japan was very quite economically and politically powerful. At that time, Kyoto was capital city, and after that, shifted to Tokyo. Kobe is very famous by its port, also some sightseeing, tourist attraction. Also, you can find some information, Kobe University's information. Also, it is very famous by some economics and also other science. Here, it is my university, Lkhagvaa University's Graduate School of International Cooperation Studies. It is briefly we can call it G6. So it is Lkhagvaa University's Graduate School for Economics and other international economics. I took here some courses in international economics, and also you can find some information. Maybe some of your students can apply after graduation your universities. Also here I met a lot of Indonesian guys, also some from works for Indonesian judge and some other government organizations. Also today I want to explain how is going Mongolian financial markets situation and some kind of news, but don't expect too much. I am I just only teach macroeconomics at Mandakh University. Also, I teach some classes of international economics, and so it is. I do some research with my colleague on Mongolian macroeconomics data. Also, if you are interested to do some research on Mongolian data, you can find some useful information from Mongolian National Statistics Office data. Also, it is 12.mn. It is, you can find some English information about Mongolian information you can find. It is from Mongolian National Statistical Office. I took here some information. It is about the real GDP growth of Mongolia. This Mongolian real GDP growth is in 2011. It was quite high, 70.3%. It's maybe it is at that time world record real GDP growth, I guess. But it is not actually we did a lot of things at that time. It is, we know there was huge typhoon in Australia. Also, maybe many Australian mining sites are under water. So at that time, world average price of coal is increased by 3 or more than 3 times. So it is Mongolian revenue from coal to China, exporting to China was increased hugely. So this Mongolia real GDP growth grew very, very high. So it is going up and going down, going up, going down. Now it is little bit increased, but finally in 2020 it is minus 4.6%. Mongolian real GDP decreased. So it means that it is Mongolian real economic growth is very vulnerable. Can you see it? Also, it is quite high, going down, quite high. So it is mostly depend. Mongolian real GDP growth depend only on mineral resources. If mineral resources price in the world increased at that time, Mongolian real GDP grew, but world market is decreasing. Also, Mongolian main export products are coal or copper or some other area or something other. But it is, if coal price decreased in the Chinese market at that time, Mongolian economy almost in bankruptcy. Also, government debt is increasing. So, but it is, we can average this whole growth, but it is average growth rate is 6.15%, but is quite huge growth comparing to other advanced countries. In Japan, maybe around 1 or 2%, in US 1 to 2%. But is in Mongolian case, we are quite enough real GDP growth, but poverty coverage in Mongolia, it is also quite high. it means that poverty in Mongolia is very high. So we cannot redistribute evenly. Also, income inequality is quite high in Mongolia. This rich part is going very, very rich, but most of people in the middle income class is going to their life level, also their how to say their well-being is decreasing each year by year. So we need to some change, policy change. Also, we need some maybe some good guys in government. But unfortunately, we don't expect too much because there are a lot of problems in government. Income inequality is increasing, corruption is increasing, mismanagement, government mismanagement, wrong decisions, insider information, using insider information also. So we don't need to rely more on government. Government will do very, very good things. Also, our lives will be very, very good. We don't rely too much on government because so we need to improve our financial knowledge. Also, we need to improve our macroeconomic knowledge and how it's going, what these decisions on parliament, also at government level, how will affect it our lives, daily lives in other. So we need improve our knowledge. So also I almost same in Indonesia. So we need to improve our financial knowledge and also many things. Today, main players in Mongolian financial markets, but it is Mongolian financial markets is we changed our economy in 1990s. At that time, it is whole things are belong to a government. This during such this area, all government learned everything, every details in economics. So in economy, so here we are a little changed, but that's almost not changed structurally. So here you can see Mongolia insurance market is about 6.7% of all financial markets, and non-banking organizations 32.8%. Brokerage companies, it is securities market is around 1.8%. Banks equity 58.5%. It means that it is brokerage companies size is very, very low. This almost, if we add non-banking organizations on bank equity, it is almost more than 90% is only on traditional banking sector. It means that it is getting some savings from individuals, also from household, also from organizations, companies, but in other side is giving loans, but in developed countries, this percent security market, also banking market is almost same, 50-50%. It is Mongolian security market, also stock exchange market is very, very weak. So what is gradually but increasing, but it is not enough. So it is only way people how to invest. It is just saving to make saving in the bank at that time, but it is a bank account, real exchange rate is becoming minus in late years. So people is trying to find some gate, some exit, some investment opportunities, but they are looking at coins, emerging coins in Mongolia financial markets. In last year, in 2021, it is grow very, very many unknown new coins are appearing in Mongolian financial market. So last year they collected 169 million US dollar as initial coin offering. So it is becoming trendy now, but it is very, very, all of us know that is coins are very fluctuating at late time. Also, this all here you can see IHC. It is Mongolian, very famous, one of the very famous coin. So it is lately it is all decreasing. Maybe started from maybe November last year's October. It is downtrend. It has downtrend. Also, it's still not broken. It is down falling trend. It is not. It's still going. It's price falling. So there are many problems. Also, it is in developing countries. I guess this working poor. This very people in Mongolia is working a lot, but it is their income is not enough, and also living in very poor condition, in poor housing condition. Also, they cannot get enough nutrition and other things. Also, this working poor is very becoming very serious issue in Mongolia. Also, unemployment is quite high because Mongolia is just changed its economy 30 years ago. It means that it is also there's government mismanagement. Also, many wrong decisions are not improving job opportunities. So also Mongolian government is just like construction company. It is building a lot of fancy buildings, but it's building also, all of us know that it's building construction, also this mining is also are capital intensive sectors. It means that it is require a lot of capitals and not creating more jobs. So unemployment is also a big issue. The many Mongolians are going to Korea, also Japan, going to US for looking for jobs. Also, working poor and unemployment is creating poverty. Also, poverty is quite high. Maybe in official data of National Statistical Office, it is quite one of 30, one of 3 people is under poverty rate. Also, our other issue is financial bad habits. We are spending a lot. Also, these people don't know what is the capitalism. Also, don't know how is working. So they are used all the money and without money, without saving, they cannot improve their life in the future, near future, because they are just looking at government decisions, how government will give some money and other things. But finally, government is issuing, government is increasing, it's turning around money. Money, in that case, it is price is increasing. Also, if government give free money, at that time, inflation is increasing very huge rate. So this financial bad habits is also, it is just belong to people. And some people is can increase even in hard condition, but most of people is just blaming just only government is doing wrong thing. Also, my life is not becoming better. Also, many they condemns others. So I guess Mongolia changed its economic regime in 1990. It means that just after just next year of Russian perestroika, it means Russian regime change. At that time also Russia in 1989, they changed their socialist regime into market-oriented economy. So also Mongolia next year we changed it also. During socialist time, people have a quite strong belief that their lives will be very, very good in near future. And also people at that time, we discussed that people will go to shop and will get some free goods because it is socialism. And everyone will work very hardly and they can contribute their economy. Also, they can get free goods from shopping. But it is after 1980s, it is government socialist productivity in socialist countries decreased hugely. So we need to change. We have to change our economic regime because people don't have much effort to contribute their economy. So we changed our economic regime, but we don't know, much of Mongolians don't know what is capitalism. But capitalism is just like life, ocean, desert, and we need to survive this in this hard. Of course, maybe it is close to you because ocean, to be alive in the ocean alone, it is very hard in maybe open sea, but it is quite hard. So we need to survive at least in capitalism. So without knowledge, much knowledge, and without knowing what is capitalism, many people maybe died under cannot because they don't know how to swim in the sea, how to swim in the river, how to swim in the water. So many people are drank a lot alcohol, vodka. Also, many people died. Also, many people as life condition is very, very hard. Did not improve last 30 years. But very few people know what is capitalism. If they went to some Western country, they know what is capitalism, how to can get its benefits from capitalism and out of it's people's life is quite good now, but it is very few. So capitalism, what is the main characteristic of capitalism is only capitalism admits that many income streams. First one is of course salary. It is work for other people or work for other companies and getting some salary for your knowledge and some your physical job. So it is getting some salary and it is one source of your revenue. Another source, beauty, maybe we can say it that is beauty of capitalism is also you can get or you can own some capitals and that capital will give you some capital revenue and you may sleep and you may eat and at that time capital also will give you some additional revenue. Also, if you don't use capital revenue and you will work lifelong and you will be in working poor condition. So just we need to try how to accumulate capital, how to use it wisely, and how to get some revenue, just like more than your salary. At that time, you will be some financial freedom. So we are trying to acknowledge in this main idea to Mongolian people. Also, we teach some kind of this free course and other additional course to students. So here, Gobi, capitalism is just like Gobi. Gobi desert in Mongolian suffering fast. northern part of China. It is Mongolian Gobi Desert, but it is not just like Sahara. Also, this Gobi is very beautiful landscape. Also, but some part is very harsh. There is only sand dunes, and also here, I guess Indonesia is around here. Where this one? Also, this here you can see Mongolian Gobi sand dunes. Survive here it's very hard because where is water? We need to know. We need some local people's guide and some how to find this water. So without that knowledge we cannot pass these sand dunes. It is we will very soon will be thirsty and it is very hard to survive. But it is not all sand dunes. It is some parts are grasslands. It is here. It is you can see it is Bactrian camels. It is two-humped camels in Mongolia. We can sit between these two humps and we can enjoy. We can ride. But until now I didn't ride yet. Horse. It is Mongolian traditional home in countryside. People live inside of this. It is maybe it is 5 people. Also, it's how many people in 10 or many people can live only one room. Gir, it is named in Mongolian gir dwelling. Can we see it? Mongolian Gobi, it is all around some Gobi part. It is reached to Tibet in some kind of things. And also this Gobi is continued to Kazakhstan also. We can see also some street view, some beautiful. Do you agree? Mongolian Gobi, this mountain, grassland, sand dunes, very diversified landscapes. People in Yol Valley, I guess it is in South Gobi. There's many people went to Gobi to see open land. It is we cannot see other side of the Gobi. This because our sight is limited. We can see maybe 10 kilometers or maybe some kind of, but it is more, you will continue more than 30 or 40 kilometers. We cannot see other side. It is just, so I hope after sometimes you will visit the Mongolian Gobi. How to return? Okay. So only way to be successful in capitalism, it is just to be successful in capitalism is just to cooperate. If you want to go very fast, it is if by this small boat we will go to very quickly. I will go to Japan from Indonesia. You can go very quickly because you have just your own things and you will go. But it is not so good idea because many people go to your goal to accomplish your goal are going alone. It is at that time if you started your own business alone, it is bankruptcy rate is very quite high. It's almost 95%, but 90%. But it is in other side, you can be some part of good business, good technology, good idea. at that time your bankruptcy rate is quite low. It is maybe almost, in contrast, it is 5 or 10%. In the other side, 90% will be successful. So if you want to be part of Microsoft, if you buy some stocks from Apple, that business will continue very, very long time, will be very successful in their near future. So if you have some good idea, it may be very achievable, and some you can accomplish it. You will find good revenue at that time, but it's maybe very wrong decision at that time. If you buy to other good business to be part of somehow good business, it is very successful. It is also this is capitalism law of capitalism. Also, capitalism is very harsh, I guess. It's the capitalism is cruel, but it is, if you don't have much competence, your business, your how to say, your will be go bankruptcy. So if you want to go fast, go long. It is, but it is not safe way. It is maybe you may, because going to Ngolbe desert long, it will be, you cannot find water, so will be thirsty. After 1 or 2 days, you will die. So if you want to go far, go together. This joy also you need to partner with others. Good. You need to collect your necessary knowledge from others, and also can make it a very strong team. Also, you can go fast. Here is some functions of money. Here is first one is medium of exchange. Without money, if we do some barter, looking for barter, this we cannot find exactly same interest people. If you have some table, I want to change it for chairs, but at that time other people has only 3 chairs or 1 chairs, or not chairs. At that time we cannot do any exchange. So this main key of success is only just making a lot of change, but finally it is success of capitalism is becoming mass production. It means that Windows, also Apple, it is whole world know that this whole world want Windows, whole world want Apple, whole world want Toyota. Also, this well known companies are becoming very successful. They are making a lot of money. So mass production is becoming key of the latest capitalism success. So it is in we know that is money is making any change possible. I need to pay. I need to sell my table with money, so we can buy others chairs. So it is making our transaction very quick, also very, very easy. So money is unit of account. We need to measure money, so we need to measure our wealth. So we use money for it. How many assets do we have? So we can measure by money. It is, but it is on the other side. It is we cannot measure one table, 3 cars. And also it is very by unit measurement is very hard to many. One company has a lot of different goods. So money is store of value. Next functions of money is money stored of value. We need our currently you are very young, so but you can work very hard. You can collect money now, but in the near future your working power will be decreased. Your working hours will be decreased. Your revenue will be decreased. Everyone is will be will reach your pension age. So this in Mongolian case, we have only our pension amount is only 45% of very high consecutive 7 years revenue, 7 years with 84 months revenues, 45% will get pension. So subsidy, some kind of pension. So it decreased almost twice our revenue, but it is, if you are in working poor condition now, in that time also at pension age, also our revenue will be decreased by twice. Also, it is very hard life will continue, and also will be more harder without using capitalist. Without, if you don't have some capital accumulation, it will be very, very hard. So we need to consider our future, also our lives after we reached pension age. So another is, if you consider financial issue, financial revenue about money, other side, it is coincide of other side is also a health issue. Without health, your money, your anything will be useless. So here is, we can see Reba McEntire. It is American famous country music singer, songwriter, producer, but he collected net worth $95 million US. So she told that all the money in the world cannot buy you back in good health. So you need to consider your health from very young age. Also, another example here is, most expensive bed is hospital bed is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs can hire any good programmers, good accounts, good managers for his Apple company, but he cannot hire any people instead of his sick bed. So it is most expensive bed is hospital bed. So Steve Jobs collected more than $100 billion US. Also, Apple, his founding Apple's market cap is almost $3 trillion US. But he cannot buy any good health, good organs. Also, he died, at 56. So we need to consider work-life balance. It is almost like, just like said, it is like bicycle. If bicycle, to keep work-life balance, you need to keep going. Also, this tires must be almost same. If you spend some hours at work, you need to rest, and you need to consider your life. It almost same. So it is also useful for us. Here, Mongolia economy has traditionally based on agriculture and livestock. We have 70 million livestock in Mongolia. It is around 3.3 million people, but it's maybe almost 26 times more livestock we have. So Mongolia has also extensive mineral deposits. We have copper, also coal, a lot of coal in Saffron Gobi. We are exporting coals to China. It is all loaded coal, these cars, and waiting their line to maybe some border to China. Molybdenum, tungsten, gold, tin, many minerals. Finally, Mongolia is named almost Mongolia, not Mongolia, because most of more than 80 or more than 90% of all exports are only just from mineral or only from mineral goods. So we Mongolia is jokingly named Mongolia. So people, the finance is people. People divided into three parts. First one is people who spend more than earn or debtors. There are huge debts. So second part is who spend all their earnings without savings. Also, third part is some kind of savings. It is these people collected, saved their money from it very first before spending their earnings. So simple principles of wealth creation, it is almost, I guess, it is same in Indonesia. It is, we try to use it in Mongolia. For we teach some community around universities community, also universities staffs, and also some students. Here is some. First one is motivation to save. You must motivation to save, some purpose to save. But also you need to avoid unprofitable debt. It is unprofitable debt. It means that it is bad loans. It is not making additional, if does debt not generating additional revenue, it is named bad debt. Also, you need to choose your favorite job. You need to mastering your profession. Also, you need a good computer in your field. In that case, your revenue will be increased. Financial opportunities in Mongolia. First one is reduce investment and reduce financial risks. If your financial risk is too high, your life condition, your future revenue will decrease. So it is, you need to reduce your financial risks. Second one, money lending business. Third one is owning an assets. It offers some ways to make money. This first one, investment to reduce financial risks. It is repay all consumer loans. It is not. This loans is divided into good loans, bad loans. If loans generating additional income, it is loan can generate additional income. Additional income can pay its loans and its interest, also giving you additional income. In that case, that time it is very good loans. If you buy some apartment and also this renting it high rent, at that time you can pay loans. After some time, maybe 10 or 20 years, you have additional apartment. That is good loans. But bad loans, it is if you get in loan and buying car without that car, you cannot. If you don't find additional income, it is just right enjoying at that time, it is bad loans. So avoid bad loans. Also try to pay all bad loans at first. It will increase your future income sources. Second one, to finance your health expenses. Don't save your money on your health. It means that you need to consider it first. If you are healthy, you can find more money in the future. So to keep your health in good condition, you need to change your habits. If you have bad habits to sleep very late, and also if you change too much in very evening hours, you need to change your habits, and you need to change, maybe you need to adopt good habits. Maybe also consider work-life balance. It is very good. So third one is to finance your kids' education costs. Kids or your education costs. Don't save money on your education. So if you save your money on your kids' education, but you will pay very huge amount in their near future. So this you need to educate your people. You need to improve your knowledge. You need to always try to improve your knowledge and your competence. So next one is money lending business, saving in the bank, money, lending money to individuals, private people, also lend the money to enterprise, buying companies bonds, government bonds, but it is all are very risky, you know. So saving in the banks, it is most safest way, but in Mongolian case, next we will see, I guess. In Mongolian case, saving saving rate, it is almost 8.3% in Ham Bank, the Trade Development Bank, 8.8%, Bottom Bank, 7.5%. It is annual interest rate, but in case of Mongolia, it is here we have some information from the National Statistical Office. In 2021, year inflation rate is reached 13.4%. But it is inflation is very high. It is more than interest rate. So real interest rate is minus 1.1%, 5.1%. It means that if you put some money in your bank account, but it is you will lose this 5% each year. So many people is getting their savings from bank and also buying apartments, buying lands, buying other goods. So inflation is accelerating also. Maybe in 2022 also Mongolian inflation rate will reach may reach 20%, I guess. Inflation rate, you can see it is also data from National Statistical Office. It is after transition from socialism to market economy, it is inflation rate was quite high. This was 1991, it is 52.7%. This peak one is 1992, this reached to 325.5%. And after that, it's gradually decreased. Also, last year it is reached in 2020, it reached 13.4%. This also decreased, also increased, started increasing. Also, the inflation rate in the world also increased. We know this US dollars inflation rate reached 7%. Also, many people to fight to survive in COVID situation, many countries printed a lot of money. The emission is quite high, so inflation rate is increasing. So how about the real interest rate in Indonesia last year? Do you know? We can find, I guess. Inflation rate.
Yeah.
How much? Do you know?
No.
Bank of Indonesia is targeting inflation to be within range 2.24%. This is target, but this how much is actual? Inflation rate in Indonesia It's quite low. How did you survive during COVID-19? Government did not bring much money.
Pardon, sir?
Government gave you some money or not? Did you receive some money from government or not during COVID-19, 2020?
No, no.
Okay. Mongolian government gave a lot of money, people, but it is price is increased in final purpose to reduce poverty, making people more income. It is all policies destroyed by inflation. Price is increased, so people's poverty rate is increasing. So next one. So Mongolians we don't need to keep our money in Mongolian MNT because real interest rate is becoming minus. It is losing its poverty, its power to buy, its real buying power losing. So we don't need keep our money. So Mongolians are trying to seek another way. So this world market. Here you can see in Berkshire Hathaway, this Warren Buffett, Warren Buffett's company. Also, many Mongolians are buying their company. Because why here I showed the Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Warren Buffett is very successful company. It is firstly Berkshire Hathaway was a textile company, and finally Warren Buffett changed this company into investment company. So it is one share price in 1964. It's one share price was on the 19 US dollar. If you buy it at that time, maybe some 10 or only one share. Now it is only price is more than 500,000 US dollar. If you have only 2 stocks of Berkshire Hathaway, a stock you will be millionaire. So there are many this good opportunity in the world. So you can see here that this price is in 1990s. It's Berkshire Hathaway's share price was 7,100 US dollars. Currently, it is more than 500,000. I guess. Today, how much today? Big stock. It's quite increasing. It was 533 or currently almost 540,000 US dollars. Will be very soon. If you have two stocks of this, we have already will be millionaire. So there are a lot of opportunities in world financial market. So people is looking for another way to keep their money. Also, here is Berkshire Hathaway. It is number 7. It is by maybe some market capitalization. Market capitalization means it is issued shares multiplied by its share price. It is more than 714,000 US dollar billion. 714 billion US dollar. This huge amount. So we can just track the Warren Buffett's financial advices. Also, what is we can see some idea on Warren Buffett's portfolio. If he sell some stocks, we need to sell. If he bought new good stocks, we need to buy. because he is some kind of god in financial markets in the world. So what is in Warren Buffett's portfolio now? Currently, we see Apple is biggest one. It is almost his portfolio's 50%, almost half of his portfolio in Apple. We don't need any hesitation to buy Apple stocks. Second, maybe it's Bank of America is another one. Also, we cannot buy Berkshire Hathaway stocks because it is more than $500,000. We don't have that. So another choice is only we can buy Berkshire Hathaway's B stocks. It is cheap. Also, in his portfolio there are Apple, American Express, Coca-Cola, Amazon, and others. So we can see here Berkshire Hathaway's B stocks. It is previously this for 1 year in 2000 February 10. It was 230 some US dollar, but it's currently it is more than 320, almost 20 US dollar. This we can get in 1 year. We can get 33.2% increase. We can minus from it by US dollars inflation. It is 7%. At least we have positive income revenue. Berkshire Hathaway B stock is quite strong because it is run by Warren Buffett. You can believe it. Apple also its price. If you bought last year Apple stock, we can find still 28.8% income revenue. Bank of America, this income is quite high, almost 51.5%. This increased quietly. This was 2021 February 10. It is also 32, but currently it is almost 50 US dollar per share. American Express also it is increased by 54.2%. Also, if we don't need to which stocks are good, we can just we don't know much because so we can just copy Warren Buffett's stocks. In that case, we will make money. So others, I told that it is only way to survive in capitalism is just cooperate. So it is with some cooperation. We can see here it is Coop Japan. This many Japanese people is cooperative businesses quite very, very popular in Japan. It's people built this supermarket by all their money and bought land and put their money into this building this supermarket. After that, they will buy from their cooperative supermarkets, and at the end of the year they can get some dividends. So it is good idea to be cooperative. So we can cooperate in international market. We can collect our money. If our students can collect maybe $100. In that case, then it will be three or 4,000 US dollars. At that time, you can buy stocks because maybe some stock market trend is also changing. Currently, the EV electric vehicles is becoming very trend. So copper price is increasing. Copper stocks is increasing. So Turkus Hill owns Rio Tinto. Rio Tinto owns some part of Mongolian oil copper mine stocks. So it is close towards what is going on Oyu. Oil stocks is increasing depending on Ukraine or Russian war. So also you can make some business on cooperative business, on real estate businesses. You can buy some land, also build some small building. You can sell it also. Land ownership, you can buy cheap land, and also you can some service, tire service, maybe some small services. After that, you can sell it. Also, it is real estate and land ownership businesses, core business of US ex-President Trump, so it is quite making a lot of money. So Turku seal is very familiar to Mongolia because in Gobi Desert there is Oyu copper mine. So it is started from maybe 20 June 2021. This started falling trend. Finally, here it's falling trend broken by its price. So we can buy here because it here almost around January. Mongolian government. Here is the news because we know Mongolian Turku reached some agreement with Mongolian government, and so it is maybe cancelled some 20.3 billion US dollar debt on Oyu Tolgoi. That was some Mongolian government needs to pay that debt to Oyu Tolgoi, to Turku. So this Turku cancelled Mongolian debt of Mongolian government, and so their Mongolian government gave permission to continue underground mining of Oyu Tolgoi. So it is price, two sides reached one agreement. So it is their Oyu Tolgoi production will continue underground mining. So its production will increase, also its profit will increase. So it is will influence to price increase. So we can buy here also in prices increasing after that. At bottom it is almost reached to 10 US dollar per share. Now currently it is 30 US dollar, I guess. Maybe in very short time we can increase our money 3 times. So what are the possible ideas in Indonesia? What will you do? Do you have some idea? Saving your money for that to accomplish your ideas. You need side incomes very, very early, very, very. If you can do that, you will be not in working poor condition. Also, you will be reaching near future. So there is opportunity is always waiting for us. Without any money, you cannot catch that business, that good opportunity. So at least you need to keep your money from daily life. Maybe some starting very early. People people have very, very wrong idea. If he or she gets a good salary, at that time he or she will start his saving. But it is, if you have very small revenue, you need to keep maybe 10% of that your revenue. Also, you need to keep before spending your money. That is financial habit. What is your idea? What can you do in near future? Do you have some idea or not? Just keeping your money and keeping your power to catch up, to jump.
Maybe a co-working space.
Space?
Co-working space.
Co-working.
Yeah, for micro business.
Yes, you need to start side incomes. because not spending too much, but it is many people gathered. They have some good idea to start at very low cost. You need to discuss and change your ideas also. I do some business in renting apartments in UB, also some in near small cities also. Just teaching at university is maybe some revenue not enough. Also, this also job is very vulnerable. Only relying only on one revenue source is very vulnerable, because you may lose your job. Also, you may be sick in there sometime, but at that time you cannot get your salary. So at that time, my revenue must be stable. So please try, always try. Here, some conclusion. Mongolia is on catch-up process, because Mongolian development is high comparing to developed countries. So we are trying to catch up developed countries, but it is still not enough, because it is Mongolian people in poverty level without, but it is main reason is that anyone, even government, cannot help to be rich. So, but it may help, but people's life is very short. So people need to handle, you need to get the responsibility on their own hand. So always try to increase your accumulation, capital accumulation. If you have small amount of accumulation, your thinking will be limited at capital. Also, if you put your small amount into a big amount of your same purpose people, at that time your thinking skill, thinking framework will increase hugely. So only way to be successful in financial market or capitalism is just cooperation. Cooperation means just if you cooperate, if you can cooperate, your thinking skill, your making money skills, also all things will be increased. In economics, it is expressed by economies of scale. Your production capacity, production amount increased, at that time your average cost of per product is decreased. So you can make huge amount of money. Thank you all. Do you have some idea or?
Thank you for your presentation. Yeah, maybe for our audience, if you want to ask question, you can write in room chat or you can raise your hand. Yeah, first we have question in YouTube live. Can I ask something for you? Sure. Pardon?
Pardon?
Yeah. We have a question in YouTube live also. Can we can ask something for you?
Oh, I don't understand.
I will read chat.
Can you express your idea in other words?
Yeah.
Can you chat?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, just
Okay.
please.
Here. Some economists argue that the trade balance deficits and balance of payments can result in the depreciation of the country's currency. What do you think? It is the relationship between deficits and currency depreciation. Of course, there is a direct relationship, because country has exporting very little at that time in shortage of foreign currency in market. So this we cannot buy domestically issued money, domestic money by other foreign currency. So because there is shortage, in Mongolian case, we have only 44 billion US dollar in foreign reserve. So we need to buy a lot of oils, a lot of minerals, a lot of electricity from Russia. We need to buy some other goods from China, maybe construction materials, also clothes and anything. So there is a shortage in foreign reserve. In that case, this foreign reserves money increased, and so domestic money losing their buying power. Second one, how is your opinion about general cooperation of Mongolian financial market? All countries, as you know. I already told that this Mongolian financial market is only bias. It is mostly relied on banking sector, it's traditional sector. But traditional sector is getting some savings and lending to others. But in Mongolian case, saving real interest rate became minus. So it is Mongolian traditional financial market is almost destroyed because people is getting their savings from bank. If people went to a bank, ran to bank, at that time banks will be collapsed. So we need to diversify Mongolian financial market. So some part, maybe 50% must be in stock exchange. But in that case today, this very weak because 1.8% is belong to stock exchange, maybe security market.
Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you for your question. May I asking again? Yeah, I will speak or chat in the room. May I know?
Speak.
Okay, speak. Yeah, I'm Novita from Business Department Faculty. Yeah, my question is there a business that is started for student, and we are very new to the business world and don't know what is. Can you recommend one of them and how to start it maybe? Yeah, for recommendation business for a student. Okay.
It's almost.
Yeah.
Is there a business that is started for students? We are very new to the business world. Yes, of course. I already told that just follow Berkshire Hathaway. Just follow Warren Buffett. I hope that you can open your interactive brokers demo account. Also, you can see interactive brokers. It's very famous brokerage account. Also, you can open here.
Yeah.
Demo account.
Game account.
Yeah, demo means paper account.
Okay. Okay.
Here you can open account. It means that you can maybe 1 million US dollar in your paper account. You need to follow this instruction. Also, you need create account. At that time, here is must be paper account.
Okay. Thank you. I think.
Free trial.
Yeah.
Also, you need to lie here because little bit, because if you say that you are beginner at the forex in a brokerage, but you cannot open this account. Also, if you read right, also you need to say that I'm expert in. At that time, you can open free paper account. So you just start here. Also, if you can make some after if you started risk your own money. In that case, you can just follow this guy's advice. Which one? You can study many things on YouTube, which stocks are good now. So if you follow this guy, you will not lose your money. You can start this business maybe with very low price. Also, interactive brokers just only receive bank transfer. So you need to collect your students can collect their money. If in that case more than $1,000, $2,000, in that case you can just start, because if you have only $100, your transfer fee for bank transfer fee is quite high, maybe $50, I guess. This in that case you need pay your half of money for bank transfer. If you collect 1,000, it will reduce your cost. Also, you can increase your money. After at first you need maybe 500 or $1,000. You can start. You just follow the Warren Buffett twice and collect. Maybe this best way is just follow Apple, buy Apple stock also. And after that, your money increased maybe 5,000. You each year you need to add maybe $100. And all people, all students need to increase to fund. After that, it reached maybe 5,000, 10,000. You can start your real business, not the business, I guess.
Okay, thank you for your answer. I think we don't have no more question again, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Can sir, sorry. Can take a picture for documentation maybe?
Excuse me. Who will say final words? Ulana, will you say?
Pardon?
Excuse me. It's good opportunity to meet you via online. It is if you have some questions, you can write me direct email. Here is my email. Dansranbavuu monthly doing.
I will set your email. Yeah, for
I will copy it and put in chat. Where is our chat? Here.
yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you for coming today in our class. Thank you for Mr. Dan.
Damn. Okay.
Dan.
Thank you, Tabitha.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you.
See you.
Yeah, see you. Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
sharing.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.